Hello, my lovely Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for September 2023. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Scorpio. It's a reading for Scorpio sun, rising and moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there that is specific to you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, helping to circulate my channel. Using the algorithm that keeps changing on YouTube, but nonetheless, I appreciate your support. So thank you. My lovely Scorpio, I have been meditating on your energy, and I'm feeling like there is an awakening here for you. What I'm hearing very clearly is there's an awakening that creates a change or a transformation in how you move about in the world, how you move about in your world, how you interact with people in your world. There's a new realization that's coming here with this awakening. I feel like there's been a time of hibernating or being that caterpillar in a chrysalis state. It's time now to emerge as a butterfly in that transformation. Butterflies are always about change. It's about you being your authentic self, you being who you really are, not what other people expect you to be, not being that vocal person that has to fix everything, but rather, who are you? What sort of a person are you? It's not about playing to other people's expectations of who you are, but rather being who you are as well. And that's part of that transformation. That's part of that awakening, that realization that will be coming to you, particularly in September. I feel like this moon that we've had, this blue moon that we've had, has had a huge impact on the energy you've really felt, the energy that's come through on this blue moon, which is the second full moon in the month. We'll have two this month. So what has it stirred deep down? The moon is always about the hidden. What is it stirring? What realizations are you coming to? What changes are needing to take place? Being your authentic self. I'm going to draw a card from my Divine Animal Oracle deck. Let's see, what animal is your totem animal for this month? What animal energy do you have to draw on? There we go. Let's have a look. Okay, so what have we got? Interesting. It's not interesting. Doesn't surprise me at all. You've got the wolf. The wolf, which is about the wolves are really focused. They're really focused and they're very stealth. Very powerful, but they don't always use all that power. They're focused and really calculated. It's about authenticity here for you. Well, that's what your channeled message was about, isn't it? You've got the wolf energy. It's about authenticity. It's about being your authentic self, not the self that others want you to be, not what other people are expecting you to be, but rather who you are, what you want to pursue, what you want to do. Do it with authenticity. How you deal with others, deal with them with authenticity. Being honest, being open. What have you always wanted to do? What study have you wanted to undertake? What plans have you wanted to make? It's now your turn to really dig deep and be that authentic self, which also then brings in subtle change around you. It could be profound for you, but the outside people in your life might see it as something very subtle, but it may be very profound for you. I'm going to create the Celtic cross. Let's see what comes through for you. And the first two cards don't surprise me at all. I will show you what they are as I work through them. Very powerful cards. I like it. Very much in keeping with your channeled message. Okay, let's have a look. The first card you've got is the Princess of Wands. Now, this is about the Princess of Wands, knowing how you want to move forward, finding your purpose, finding your talent, being very good at working at business, at direction, at what you're wanting to do. The winds of change, look at her cloak. The winds of change, wands are about things happening quickly, identifying your passion. The winds of change are set in motion so that they bring to you the changes that you're seeking in being your authentic self. When you identify who you are, what you need will come to you. Absolutely. This is about having a very good, whatever it is you start, there's going to be success around you. As we move into September, of course, you've got the Fool energy, which doesn't surprise me, Scorpio. This is about look, the sun's really bright. Where the sun shines, there is nothing hidden. Everything's exposed. Everything is seen. It's about leaving the past behind. The Fool moves forward into the future unencumbered, playful. You've got the playful dog at the Fool's feet. There's a playfulness about this. There's a carefreeness about this. This is how I'm going to move forward. I'm going to leave the past in the past. I'm going to move forward unencumbered. I don't know where I'm moving to. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I want change. I know that I want to be my authentic self, and and it's about also discovering what is your authentic. Who are you? Sometimes we forget, people say, well, what is it that you want? And you think, wow, you know what? I've never really spent time thinking about that. I've never taken the time to think about what I want, what direction I want to move in. So we do that. You've been given this opportunity to just stop and think about, who am I? What is it that I want to achieve? What is it? What are my goals? What are my dreams? Because sometimes we get caught up with family, with children, with business, with working, and we don't really take time to look at where we're headed and what we want to achieve. You've also got the Princess of Swords. This is new learning here for you. There's new learning. There's a new way of communicating, a new way of writing, a new way of thinking that's coming up around you as well. So you're going to, with this Fool energy moving forward into the unknown, you're going to discover a new way of being, a new way of communicating your thoughts, of communicating what you're needing, what you're wanting. A new way of thinking, of seeing things, of thinking about things, of identifying who you are. So you're going to spend some time in your head here as well, processing the very beginning of September. You've also got the King of Pentacles. Very, very good head for business here. There's potential here to be successful, knowing that, well, these are the changes I want. This is on a subconscious level. There's a strength driving you. There's a strength behind you. You do come to a realization. It can be where you're working, how you're working, who you work with, what you want, new things you want to study, new things you want to learn, starting a new business, moving forward, retiring and traveling and doing what you want to do. What are you realizing with this awakening? This authenticity in you. It's a really powerful energy that's coming through for you, my lovely Scorpio. A powerful energy that's coming through. So I really like that. It is also going to be time in September to take time out. Now, you could get a bit of a cold. You could just be tired. Sometimes you just think, oh, I'm flat. I just want to chill out. I want to just rest. Meditation, resting, going on a bit of a holiday, going for walks, doing things that are going to restore your energy. There's a need here for energy to be restored. It could be, I'm overthinking things. I just need to meditate. I just need to switch off. I just need to rest. This could also be meditation. Here's this spirit guide, source, picking up on an intuitive level. Learning, you may join a meditation group. What shape does that take for you? It could be a break. Go for walks, go for a holiday. Second week of September, you're really like, okay, I need some time out. I need to really work out who I am and what I want. Because you've also got temperance. And this is about balance. It's about thinking about your future and where you're going, taking your time in making those movements. There's 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. It's about doing things slowly. Nothing's done in a hurry, nothing's done in haste, nothing's done in anger or in any extreme emotion and frustration. You're balanced. It's about being balanced and really clear about what you're wanting to do, what changes you're wanting to bring in, what your life, what your future looks like, what course you want to take, what study you want to undertake, what promotion you want to go for, what sort of work you want to do, where you want to live. There's a real sense of peace and harmony and balance. You're going to feel like, oh, okay, I just need time out. And that's coming off the back of this rest or this going for walks or, really spending time with yourself. So those two cards are really marry each other, don't they? Taking time to reflect, time to realign, time to meditate, time to call in that balanced energy instead of being pulled in 101 directions. You do come to some realization. You've got the 5 of Cups here. Now, a realization that you come to, it's time now to stop looking at the past. Stop going over and over and over and over about things in the past, but rather turn around and look at the future. Here you've got 2 upright cups. So there are things in your future that you can move towards and you can grow from. You can only grow with those things. You can only move forward with those things if you release the past. Stop dwelling on the past. The past is the past. Can't be undone. It's about letting it go so that you can then turn to the future. This is where you're headed. Okay, because for some of you, I feel like there's been this sort of turmoil that's been boiling away there about the past. Let it go. Sever it. Move to the future. Turn to what's coming up for you. You've also got the 5 of Swords. This is interesting. The 5 of Swords. There could be self-deception. So when you're seeking your authentic self, be true, be honest with yourself. We're masters of self-deception. It could also be someone is not telling you the truth. There's uncertainty or lies. There's a bit of betrayal. You're feeling a little bit disappointed in something that someone's done. So it's almost like a theft of your trust in someone. You've invested time and energy and there's been a disappointment. There's some sort of deception or untruths that are being said or told. And I feel like, my lovely Scorpio, that you're digging, you are digging it out to find the truth, to find out what's going on behind the scenes. Read between the lines. Don't take, there's someone here that you mustn't take at face value. There's another agenda going on. So it's really about, what is that's going on? Let me think about that. If you're balanced and you use that temperance energy, balanced energy, you're going to intuitively know what it is that is brewing. Understand, I also want to say to you, understand that not everyone has your best interests at heart. So you really need to do what you feel is right for you, not being swayed by others. You've also got the Prince of Cups. So there's a forward movement. This is your suit, the water. It's about moving forward in with emotional strength. It's about emails, texts, messages coming to you from a distance as well. It's about just an emotional strengthening moving forward, I want to say to you. Don't fear that change in you, that change in how you, there's a new way of seeing others. They're telling me here there's a new way of looking at other people in your life. It's almost like you're slotting them in where they belong, you know, rather than embracing everyone. You're being more, what do they say? You're being more discerning about who you have in your life, who you're incorporating in your life. There's been a bit of an emotional upheaval here as well. You've also got the Death card. By the end of September, there's a death of the old ways. There's a rebirth. There's a new way of being, a new way of seeing things, a new way of working, a new way of living, a new way of spending your time, new interests. So the everything that's taken up your time is being released for new things to come in. It's crossed with the sun. And so, wow, how amazing is that? So whatever needs to go, let it go, because it is filled with sun energy, with potential, with growth, with success. So anything that's holding you back, it's time to let it go. Let it go. If someone's not been honest with you, if there's been deception, if there's been betrayal around you, let it go. Let it go. It's only holding you back. So you've got the Death card, which is this potential to release and let go of anything that's no longer needed in your life. And then it's filled with the sun energy, which is tremendously positive, which bodes of growth, of success, of new ideas, of a new way of being. There's nothing, absolutely nothing holding you back. I really like that. And it all starts with you being your authentic self. Okay, divine abundance. It's already flown out. You've got right now. Right now, I'll show you the card. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. And this is temperance. This is being balanced. This is living in the now, taking things slow. What you're needing will come to you. It will be revealed in due course. You just need to live in the now, not race ahead, not live in the past, not live in the future, but live in the present moment. I love that. I love that, my lovely Scorpio. If you'd like to book a private reading with me that's going to be specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. I wish you love, light and many blessings travelling through the month of September.